the Astro 30 here, feeling a little bit tired and also trying out a new camera battery that I purchased about 2 months ago, which gives me double capacity of the old one, although I've charged it and haven't used it. Anyway, that's not the subject of this video. I have a box. It is a Uniden 80 channel UHF CB radio. Now, Uniden used to be a good product. I'm not sure about it now, but I bought it mainly because it used to have a good reputation with CB equipment. So it's 80 channels and it's handheld, obviously, if you couldn't tell from the picture from the box. And it also says on the top of the box here, quite interestingly, titanium series. It's a UH750, that's its model, and I bought it from JB HiFi today for $229, which is average. Its features are that it has 5-watt output, it has 14 hours plus usage time on a full battery, it's waterproof up to 30 minutes in a meter of immersion, and it can transmit up to 17 kilometers, which is nice. Now, the question you might be asking is, why buy a CB radio in this day and age when we all use mobile phones and such devices like that and digital communication? Well, these are very handy out in rural areas where there is not much phone reception, and a lot of people, like campers and people you see travelling on highways and stuff, have on the back of their vehicle UHF CB channel 40, and that's the main highway channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of an unboxing and a review of this product, and we will see what it actually looks like and how well it works. So let's see, it looks like it's got some tape maybe? No tape? Or does it just pop open? Yes, it just pops open. Okay, cool. So we open a Z-box. We pull out the inner box. Well, that's lovely. It's a box with inside a box. Just open this, and first thing we got is the instruction manual. Well, the owner's manual. The AC adapter, which was stuck in the box there, uses, I think it's a 5mm 2.5 inner diameter style bullet power connector. Just check that this is rated for 240 volt. Yes, it is. So there's that. That is the battery that goes in the unit. Bunch of hardware here, some screws and a belt clip mount, so I'm assuming those screws are for the belt clip. Here's an antenna. Now, the thing about antennas is, people think you need a really long antenna to transmit a fair distance. Well, yes, that is true, but you can get away with it in a small package like this, because what you'll find inside this, underneath the plastic housing there, is just a coil of wire wrapped around an inner pole, and that is the antenna. Just a little bit of useless information for you. So there's that. This looks like the charging docking station. Take out that bit. And this looks like our prize right here. If I can figure out how to get this cardboard packaging open. There we go. So there's the actual radio itself. I'll dispose of that cardboard packaging. So let's pull it out of the bag. Now it's not turned on, don't know if you can see that. There's actually a piece of plastic stuck over the LCD showing basically what the LCD shows. It's not actually turned on. We just simply remove the plastic, if I can so figure out how to do so. Like that, just to protect the LCD screen in shipping. The battery we plug in that way, and it looks like it clips in like this. Well, you'd think it would. There we go. I can't get that back out now, but there's a little tab here that you've got to push over onto the battery to make it clip in. So I grab the antenna, and that just looks like it screws onto this threaded portion here. Careful not to cross thread it. Go away. Okay. You can actually connect an external speaker or microphone or both to this, so it doesn't come with one by the looks of things, but you can get one for it, and it looks like that just screws onto there too. So that's a handy feature. This is your on-off. Oh, it's actually got power in it, and I reckon that bottom one's the squelch, so it's a 2-knob. Yeah, that's the squelch control there, so you get rid of that static, and that's the volume. So neat. Right, so I want to figure out this belt clip. It doesn't look like it has any screw hardware for it. I was wrong. So that looks like it's that way, which is kind of odd when it goes like that. Yeah, that's kind of funky. Not liking that too much. So take that back off. As to what these screws are for, no idea, unless it's to screw a separate bracket in a car or something. Don't know. Or maybe for the base station. Let's have a look. Take the base station out. There's a little thing stuck to the bottom of this. Just advertising material. Take that off. Ah, here we go. We've got 3 screw holes. 1, 2, 3. So this is obviously designed to be screwed down to wherever you want it, so people don't steal it. But yeah, so that's what those screws are for. Okay, so I'll just take this thingo, this tie thing off of the cable. When I can figure out which way around it's twisted, that way. Pain in the ass. Go away, get out of my life. Okay. And the battery in the camera seems to be holding up pretty well. Now where's this plug in? Right here on the side where it says DC 12 to 13.8 volt. So you could actually literally rig up a plug to plug in your cigarette lighter of your car and charge it from the car too. The tip is positive, by the way, so the center pin in here is positive and the outer barrel is negative. It's plainly printed on the side here. So that plugs in there, and that just would sit in there like that, and of course you would plug this in into a power source. I haven't got very many power points left, so I'll plug it into this one. I'll unplug it later if I so can. It doesn't quite fit. Such is my life. For the purposes of testing, I've actually got an extension cord that'll do. There we go. There's a red light on the base station now, just down there. So one would assume that either goes to a different colour when it's charged or turns off when it's charged. But maybe we should have a look at the instructions. So here at the bottom of page 5 it says the optional accessories here. You can get a Vox headset, which is what that socket's for, a heavy duty speaker mic or an external speaker mic. And that's just on the page with what's included in the package. And on the bottom of page 9 of getting started, it does say, which is what I was probably going to try and do, but it says do not transmit when the UH750 is in the drop-in charger. Yeah, well, you haven't really got much access to do that anyway. Well, I suppose you do. And just for further information about what I was looking for in the first place, the red LED illuminates and stays on until fully charged. So I was right. That red LED will extinguish when charging is complete. However, in the interest of time, I'm probably not going to worry about charging it fully. There should be enough power in there to, you know, get started to a point, and then I'll just charge it fully. Alright, so we just turn it on. Now currently we're on channel 1. Now I did some reading. Now on UHF, channel 5 is the emergency channel. I think channel 25 is also. And channel 11 is the call channel, the same as it is on AM, 27 megahertz. But there doesn't seem to be any action going on there. Why does it keep doing that? Alright, let's try that. This is a push to talk button on the side here, so it was transmitting. Alright, so radio check. Doesn't seem to be any action. So I might try and find a channel that's got actually some action on it and come back. Breaker. Don't think they can hear me. Well, it's working on receive, that's a good thing. I don't know if it's working on transmit, but radio check. Thank you, mate. Well, that just proved that theory. Right, there is another interesting function with this. You've got a scan function, which is the button here, which will scan through the channels. I'm currently on channel 14, and it will scan through all the channels. I'm not sure what the interval is, probably 5 seconds it will stay on the channel and then go to the next one incrementally. So if you're bored, you can actually, you know, put it on scan and just wait until you get some action happening, as it is now, currently on channel 14. So I'm glad I wasn't filming when they were talking before I did the radio check, because they were talking about something a little bit, let's just say, not family friendly, but you get that. So what do I think of this product? For 229 bucks, I think it's fairly decent. It's certainly a nice small package. I'm not going to tear it down and show you what's inside of it. It's probably most likely a single circuit board design or double circuit board design with a little microcontroller and a little IC that does both the receive and transmit functions in the one package, a few miscellaneous SMD components, and did I say microcontroller? I think I did. And yeah, but the thing with these, I'm not sure about amplitude modulation, 27 megahertz. The emergency channels used to be 9 and 18 on those 40 channel CBs. I don't know if it still is, and the call channel being 11. But on these UHF ones, don't transmit on channel 5 or channel 25, and if I've made a mistake with the second channel, I'll put a little caption down there below correcting my mistake. I am tired, I did look it up, because those are the emergency channels. And you could get in trouble with the ACMA, which is the Australian Communication Media Authority. You could get into trouble with that. And it's actually channel 35, not 25, so I've just re-looked at the information. I was 10 out, so sue me. So channels 5 and 25, yes, I've done it again. It's channels 5 and 35, I'll get it right in 2 minutes. Channels 5 and 35 are for emergency use only, and as I say, you could get into trouble with the ACMA, which handles the licensing of these devices so that us general people can buy them, set up antennas, use them, transmit on them without a license, because CB means Citizens Band. So yeah, all in all, a great product for $229. Uniden's really up to its normal quality. It hasn't deteriorated in the years. I haven't used a CB radio since I was 17. So that's going back a fair few years. That's at least 23 years ago. 25 years ago, in fact. No, 26. There you go. Crikey, I'm old. Anyhow, on the Astro 13, and if you enjoyed this video, please go down the bottom underneath and hit the subscribe button if you're not already, and hit the like button, or you can hit the dislike button. Interaction's interaction. Share this with your friends, share it on Facebook, I don't care, whatever. Do whatever you want. You can rate, subscribe, that'd be great. You can also follow me on Facebook, the link is in the description as usual. Anyway, this is the Astro 30 signing off. Roger that, 10-4.